Thank you for being with us. Our top story tonight, President Joe Biden once again blasts congressional lawmakers who are holding up more funding for Ukraine as it battles back against Russia's invasion. Over the weekend, he called the lack of military aid absurd and unethical. And today, returning to the White House from Delaware, the president told reporters that he has never seen anything like it. White House Correspondent Owen Jensen reports. Owen?
Tracy, good evening to you. President Joe Biden's comments today come as Russia says it's taken over a town in eastern Ukraine, giving the Kremlin a victory in the ongoing war there. And now the foreign aid package that includes $61 billion for Ukraine is tonight going nowhere.
On the South Lawn, President Joe Biden says House Republicans are making a big mistake.
The way they're walking away from the threat of Russia, the way they're walking away from NATO, the way they're walking away from meeting our obligations is just shocking.
The president also asked about punishing Russia after Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny's sudden death last week, widely blamed on Vladimir Putin.
We already have sanctions moving and we're considering additional sanctions, yes.
Мы назовем фамилии и покажем лица.
And Navalny's widow in a new video vowing to continue her husband's fight against the Kremlin, saying she knows exactly why Putin killed him and promises to name names soon. And Vice President Kamala Harris signaled U.S. support for Ukraine during her meeting with the country's president this past weekend in Munich.
But it is good to see you again.
The vice president later spoke out against Russia while standing alongside Volodymyr Zelensky.
Because of our collective strength, this war has been an utter failure for Putin.
Meanwhile, Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley criticized both Biden and former President Donald Trump at a campaign stop in South Carolina today.
You've got Joe Biden putting his head in the sand. And you've got Donald Trump, who said on a stage in Conway that not only would he not defend NATO countries if they didn't pull their weight, but that he would encourage Putin to invade the countries if they didn't pull their weight.
On social media, Trump posted, "The sudden death of Alexei Navalny has made me more and more aware of what is happening in our country. It is a slow, steady progression with crooked, radical left politicians, prosecutors, and judges leading us down a path to destruction."
Now, opponents of more aid say the U.S. simply cannot keep writing more checks, that supplies are limited, and that a negotiated peace has to happen. Meanwhile, Ukraine's military tonight warning of dire shortages of ammunition and artillery. Now, separately, tomorrow, President Biden heads to California for 3 days, where he'll be holding political events. At the White House, Owen Jensen, EWTN News Nightly.